Yo, man, what it is and what it ain't, man. It's your boy BL Ratchet, man, back again. We are Florida Podcast, man. I told you all 2025 we popping out with the biggest and the best, man. Listen, but before I introduce my guest, I gotta introduce my special co-host.
What's up, man? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Jared Hustle. It's all about your hustle. Who we got today, man? We got another special guest in here today, man. Who we got?
You got your boy Nino Breeze representing 727 Pine County, St. Petersburg, Florida.
Most definitely,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Double MG.
Yeah.
Most definitely, man.
Yes,
Listen,
sir.
Pine County in the building. All us from Pine
Definitely.
County in this bitch. Home team.
Yeah, boy. Home team,
Most
strong
definitely.
team. You know what
Yes,
time it
sir.
is.
Most definitely, bro. But, you know, Pine County kind of big now. Like, where you from in Pine County?
Shit, like I said, I'm from St. Pete, specifically Southside St. Pete. Growed up, crossed 9. Mama moved to Bethel, but by the time she moved to Bethel, I was already grown.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, how I was growing up out there in, you know, St. Pete, St. Pittsburgh, whatever you call it, you know what I'm saying?
Trigger City, man.
Trigger City.
It get real. You know what I'm saying? It get real. Like. I feel like growing up in St. Pete in my era specifically, all that shit was rough, boy. It was always shit going on, and I came up out of one of the most fucked up cuts out there. You know what I'm saying? So I'd have seen it all if I ain't did it all. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shit. What school you went to? I know.
So I went to John Hopkins and St. Pete. Barely went to St. Pete though. I dropped out of that shit.
Real bird, baby, though. Real bird.
yes,
baby.
sir.
But what you, well, like, did you play any sports? You had siblings coming up? Like, what you was into?
Nah, my mama couldn't afford that shit. I used to play sports in the hood, two-hand touch and shit that. Kill the carrier and all that type shit, you know what I'm saying? But I used to want to play. My mama couldn't afford that shit. By the time I got to high school, I played a little bit, but by the time I got to high school, bitch, you know, my interest was in other things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I had siblings too. I'm the oldest of 7 kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, so you had to, like, look out for all the rest sits on.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, taking on that responsibility as a shorty, though, like, how that was for you?
Shit, I mean, like, it just made it a well. You know what I'm saying? Like, my people, we struggle, so we ain't really have much coming as it was. But even if it did come our way, you feel me? I was the last one in the food chain, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted the little ones to be straight first and foremost. So, you know, that just motivated me to get out there and get my own.
Okay. So how did you bump into the music, bro? Like, as a shorty or as you got older?
Nah, that shit came natural. I damn near came out the womb fucking with the music. I know the first memory that I got in my head, though, my babysitter, when I was like, it was 96, so I had to be like 4. I know it was 96 because of what songs, you know, feel me, like a nigga was listening to, but I know my babysitter's son and his homeboys used to all sit around, drink Coke 4-5, you feel me? And they'll be like, Jit, do that one song. You know what I'm saying? Like entertainment for them niggas, you feel me? They be back that bitch kicking the bobo and they be like, hey Jit, hit that one shit. And I know I used to be doing like California Love by Tupac.
Yeah, that California
Killing on
Love.
Softly by Lauryn Hill. I used to be trying to say all the words to the Bone Thug song. Crossroads. And shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's my earliest memory, dog. I always, like I said, I had to be like 4 years old. So this shit, you know, for life.
Okay. I mean, who took you to the studio for the first time? Did you take yourself or, like, you know?
My homeboy Joshy D, God bless the dead. His mama boyfriend put up a studio in his house. And his house used to be the chill spot. You know what I'm saying? We always would be over there because his mama didn't give a fuck about nothing. She used to let us do what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? So that was my first time going to the studio once his mama boyfriend had to set up in that bitch.
But how you knew how to pick out a beat, though? Like, you feel me? You already had a beat ready? Like, what it was? Or you were jumping on somebody else shit, like Lil Wayne them shit or some shit?
Yeah, that's what it was back then. We used to get on
Swagger
other niggas' shit.
I mean, Jack and Beats.
Jack and Beats, we used to get on other niggas' beats. Yeah, I used to get on a lot of up north shit too. I think the first beat I ever got on was Mic Check by Joel Santana.
So
Well,
I was just about to ask you. So you do remember your first track, your first shit you ever dropped, type shit?
Yeah, I remember that bitch. That bitch was so ass, so ass. Like I used to know how to rap in person, but I had to perfect. You feel me? Like the studio.
Yeah.
Get you.
Okay. I mean, was you like you said you was going to a makeshift? So when you went to a real deal studio, when was that?
First real studio I feel like I went to was down out here, Clear Track.
Okay, Clutch.
That shit came so late in the game. Oh, I was like That might have been 2015. That might have been like 2015. So
Yeah, by
then, nigga,
what year you started rapping though?
I officially like put my mind to it when I was 14.
Okay.
So for me, 2015, nigga, that's like down to 10 years in. Yeah. Before I made it to a real studio.
Damn, that's crazy. Cause I've heard about you since like back then. You feel me? Since you did the song with Yak, you feel me? So
The studio I did the song with Yak at, that shit like, it's like a in between. Like it was a good studio. It was a pretty good studio, but it wasn't.
It wasn't that though.
Yeah,
I get you.
But yeah, but let's even talk about that though, bro. Like you did a song with Kodak at like when Kodak wasn't really, you feel me? Kodak. It wasn't Kodak Black. He was just damn near still called.
We
J
called
Black
him early though.
That was
He no flocking had 50,000 views.
Yeah.
No matter of fact, I lied. Yak had 50,000 followers. I can't remember how many views No Flocking had, but I know that dog did the feat for 2 bands. That's how early in the game it was. I got a Yak feature for 2 sticks.
A Kodak feature for 2 bands.
Okay,
that's how you know, bro. It's hustling and grinding. That's like, come on, bro. Nigga can't even picture that right now. You get what I'm saying?
You gotta be in this shit.
Yeah, you gotta be in this shit.
Have your ears to the streets.
Nah, but bro, you dropped it like it wasn't just like a regular song, cause you know some of us like when we get our money, you feel me, in the streets, we go pay for the feature and we don't even know what we doing. We just orchestrate a song, but you really made like a hit, man.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like y'all made some shit.
And that shit kept me afloat while I was in the chain gang.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? When I did that Fed bid not too long after that, them royalty, them TuneCore checks was coming every month.
So you was already like your business was already took care of before you went to prison?
Yeah.
Okay. But how did you? Okay, let's get into all that though. How did you know about the business and you know what I'm saying, the business side once you made the song with Yak? You feel what I'm saying? He going up at the time.
And I had read a book called "All You Need to Know About the Music Business" by Donald L. Passman.
Okay.
He put that bitch out every year like Madden damn near. Like he always redo it because the music industry always changing. You feel me? But I read that bitch in accounting. And it said something about like how to get your music on the DSPs. I was on that wave early. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know about DistroKid and TuneCore, all that shit now. But back then, nigga, that shit used to have me looking so official. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just having my shit on iTunes,
Spotify, my mixtapes and shit like that. I already know.
So that's how I know to do that.
Okay.
Just gotta read, boy.
Niggas didn't even know you was from the bird though. Like when that song dropped,
so shit.
You get what I'm saying? Like when you if you jump on my mixtape
every day, and I'm like, bro,
what they thought of a Broward or something?
No,
we don't know because he was only doing songs with niggas from Broward. So you wouldn't expect nothing like that. You get what I'm saying? So like until you really did your research and like, oh, get on YouTube and oh damn, this bruh from okay,
from the city.
That's for real. That's for real.
Yeah, but caught on a little later.
Okay, you do that song, you catch your buzz, bruh, you go to jail. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how deep you can get onto the story, but how you end up in jail, you know what I'm saying? How much time you caught, and then like, how long was it after the Kodak song got released that you went to jail?
Song. That was July 2015, so a year and 1 month later type, like somewhere I know. I got locked. I went to the feds August 4th, 2016.
Okay. And how much time you caught?
6.5 years. I did 5 off that.
Okay.
I did 5 off that.
What did you go to jail for?
Shit.
If you can say.
Nah. Okay, so I went to jail for the weed. You know what I'm saying? They got a bunch of weed. They got a bunch of guns. Yeah. But like, I also had an enhancement, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the way that the federal system works. A lot of times, the charges themselves don't be coming with that much time. It be the enhancements that give you the time. And them bitches got so many different kind of enhancements. You gonna fuck around and qualify for one of them bitches, you feel me? So I qualified for the 924C, which is using a gun in the furtherance of a drug trafficking offense. So they say if you got the gun within arm's reach of the drugs, you using the gun to protect the drug. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? So that's really what carried the majority of the time. Yeah. Get 5 years consecutive to the 18 months. That's how I get 6.5. But the bulk of the time came from the 924C. To be honest with you, but the feds dropped the weed. I really went to fed for pistol charges.
Yeah, that's really what they.
But they
really
plastered you all over the news, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But see, it was like I had a unique situation because, okay, so my case started off a state case, and I had a criminal case and a civil case, you know, because they took all my shit. So when the feds took the criminal case, with the feds don't work like the state do.
Yeah.
The feds don't give you as many privileges or opportunities. Like, pretty much like the feds, like, nigga, is you finna go to trial, you want to cop out. That's it.
That's what I was
and they going to apply pressure to make you make that decision fast. So when it comes to things like depositions and serving subpoenas so that people can come give official statements, with the feds, you're not going to be able to do that if you ain't going to trial. With the state, you can do that on the way and still cop out. You know what I'm saying? So I had a unique situation because I had the federal criminal case. My criminal case went fed, but my civil case still stayed state. And you can still do subpoenas and shit like that with the civil case, but it'll still be official. You feel me? Like official statements that qualify in the court of law, whatever you want to call it. You feel me? So I had an opportunity to where I could still maneuver, you know what I'm saying? So, like, in order to get me to forfeit that's how I got all the drugs dropped, and they just stuck with the guns, which carried the majority of the time anyway.
Okay. I mean, you get sentenced for that long. How do you spend most of your time up the road?
I was about to say, shit, man, your song hot, shit, how that shit made you feel while you, shit, man, when you buzzing a little bit, shit, man.
I don't know. It depends on the day.
Yeah.
Some days, it'd be like a good feeling, because it'd be like, boy, I did that.
Yeah.
And ultimately, I would say it's a good feeling, because, like, you don't want to be in that bitch, dog, and not feel like you did nothing out you. You know what I'm saying? I went to state prison, and I hadn't accomplished much when I was in there. Yeah. That's why I came home hungry the way I did. Yeah. Like, when I was in the feds and I had accomplished something, I had an identity that I could stand on, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, shit, that's what got me the situation that's going on now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get to that. But it be other days where, like, you feel a little toe up about it. Like, damn, oh, I had it, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You wrote while you was in that bitch?
Definitely did. Definitely
How much
did.
you wrote? Shit, you wrote a lot?
I wrote a lot. I still got my rhyme bills, too.
Okay. Better keep them.
But, yeah, that's how I did my time, though. I would, like my first day in, I was thinking about my first day out. So, I never got caught up in prison shit. Yeah, my mind stayed on, like, what's going to matter the most on turf. So I felt like working out, that would matter on turf. I felt like reading books, that'll matter on turf. Especially the type of books I read, like business books, you know what I'm saying? And I incorporated that into my hustle when I touched down. My nigga took flight. I was on that credit shit in there. I was on that networking shit in there. Anything that felt like it was gonna be beneficial to the big picture, that's what I was on day one. So by the time I touched down, that was 5 years worth of consolidated momentum, nigga. I was a misser.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And like you said, networking in that bitch, like, people don't realize, like, it's all type of motherfuckers in the feds you can network with. You get what I'm saying?
You know, it's
some good, some bad. You get what I'm saying? But
it's a parallel between the streets and the music industry. You know what I'm saying? It's like them two go together. Mm-hmm. Probably more than any other two worlds. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a real thin line. So it's like, and I was at Coleman. So Coleman is in Florida. It's actually the biggest federal correctional complex out of all of them. It holds the most inmates. It's divided, though. It ain't just like one spot.
Yeah, it's medium.
Yeah. But all the who's of Florida was in that bitch. The compound was like, it then I felt like I was doing a state bid because the compound was probably 80% Florida. Right. Like, maybe if you count like the Oyes and shit, like the real deal, like overseas niggas that they had in there might have been less than 80, but out of American motherfuckers, that bitch was probably 80% Florida dog. So yeah, I just cut in the niggas from everywhere, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, since I had solidified myself on turf, cause it's like a lot of time them big dog niggas, if you ain't, if they feel like you a peon or something, the conversation don't go the same. But like when you in that bitch and it's like, okay, like dog was playing with a ticket. Dog got songs with Kodak. He was on the phone with Epic Records, different record labels. This nigga had Funk Master Flex and World Star posting this shit. So
nigga got stories type shit.
And like a lot of them niggas had been down for a minute. So when I was in there to talk to them about like the more up to date shit, like them niggas didn't know what streaming was. Yeah. Like, bro, streaming. get paid every time they play the song. They don't buy CDs no more.
Yeah.
Mind blown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they just happy to hear certain shit.
That done been down for a while,
And-
so niggas don't know nothing about that.
Like you said, you got a song with Kodak, but it's 2016. You just hit the feds. It's like, nigga, Kodak just still on the rise right now. So like, you the only nigga in the pound with this shit, and it's approved. Like, this really you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
like, I know bro just asked you was you reading in there and stuff like that. I gotta ask you this. I know it's female guards off in that bitch. Was you, you know what I'm saying? Was you shooting that in there, huh?
See, the feds different, oh.
Yeah.
The feds different. See, like in the state,
Okay,
they
you
ain't
could do
paying
that
them,
type
they
of
ain't
shit.
paying them hoes nothing. And it ain't no real consequences.
Okay.
Like, it ain't no real consequences to getting caught. They ain't paying them hoes nothing, so they don't cherish that position.
Yeah.
And then, two, a nigga don't get nothing. There ain't really no incentive in the state to tell. In the feds, you tell on a CO, you can get like 2 levels off your sentence. So a level, like a level of offense. So you might be able to go like, for me, like if you got a low level offense, them 2 levels might not mean much. Them couple levels might not mean much. But if you got a 360-month sentence, nigga, if they take 2 levels off your shit, nigga, that might be 8 years, 6 years. So it's like they got in the feds, them niggas telling because they give them rewards for telling, and then the guards, if they get caught doing that kind of shit, they actually go to jail.
Yeah.
And they cherish the job more because they making 70, 80, 90,000 a year versus in the state, they making 14, 15 an hour. They make less than the motherfuckers at the county jail.
Yeah, for shit, sure.
You know what I'm saying? So with me, it ain't never really get there. It ain't never really get there. Like it be times where I felt like I was getting some play or whatever, but it wasn't really. No, matter of fact, one of them hoes did catch me on the streets. No, 2. It was a CO from Tallahassee. She did not fuck with me when she was in there. It was a time where it was a scenario that popped off where I kind of felt like she wanted to, but boy, I was scared, boy. I ain't try that shit. I remember I was in Tallahassee. She had me, she had me in the little CO room with her. And she just like talking to me about all kind of old dumbass shit. Like, it seemed like she just trying to keep me in this room, you feel me?
Yeah.
Bitch start microwaving some food, but the microwave in the cut, like out of the view of the camera. I'm like, boy, I think I'm supposed to go over there, boy. I ain't do it though. But she caught me on the streets. Yeah. And then it was one more. It was one more. I can't think of her name right now, but she from my way. But they both just on Facebook. Okay, on Facebook and shit.
I mean, the prison raps that you did do, did you put any of them out since you been home?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Like, first day out, I wrote that in the Chain Gang. Half a Shifting, I wrote that in the Chain Gang. And there's a couple cuts on the EP that I wrote in there too.
Okay. Like, bruh, I feel like you had a whole plan when you got home.
It be looking that way, don't it?
Yeah, it looked that way. Like, to everybody else, you get what I'm saying? Like, because I seen when you came home, you feel me, you dropped the clothing brand.
Yeah, I did that.
You know what I'm saying? You dropped
that was planned, though.
Yeah, you dropped the finesse, clothing brand and everything like that. Like, is you still pushing the clothing brand right now?
I'm going to bring it back.
Okay.
It's just like right now, I'm becoming... Oh, shit, all that shit.
Amber alert.
Right now, I'm still becoming literate in the music business, you feel me? Like, learning the lingo and learning the processes. So it's like my focus is on solidifying my position in the rap game. And,
that's a good question.
Then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Solidify that shit, nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
But I was gonna say that's a good question. So like, with you learning the business in the music game, are you looking at, like, you just got out of, federal prison, so is you looking at like how they doing rats and all that shit in this industry right now? Like, would you make a song with a nigga who?
No.
Okay.
Hell,
not at all?
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? It's the music business, bro. Like, you feel me? That's how niggas take it.
I wouldn't expect it. I wouldn't expect it anyway.
I wasn't doing no shit like that. That shit, fuck shit. Like, I let a lot of, first of all, even like just like me, I said, me personally, I wouldn't do it, but like, I let a lot of niggas down.
Nah,
you
for
know
sure.
what I'm saying? Cause like when I'm shifting through all these different cities, and I'm in Chicago, and I'm in Atlanta, and I'm in Miami, nigga, worldwide, and these niggas like get in my chest. Boy, I just did 15 counters, my nigga. Boy, I just did 10 of them bitches, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas, boy. And it's like, it been so long since they had something that they felt like they could relate to.
Yeah.
Like a nigga that been through that, but that also know how to rip this rap shit in a way to where like it sound good and it is what it need to be. So it's like,
yeah, because you know, bro, like we in the generation
like Kodak.
Like we in a generation like where you got the 1090 Jakes that's exposing everybody. You got all these people on the internet that are exposing everybody, Whack 100 and all that shit. So you don't never know who, if your ass, you know what I'm saying, if you do a song with a nigga and then find out 2-3 months, these niggas then put some paperwork out about these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
That would come with being friendly though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, like, if you don't know it, then you don't know it. But, like, these niggas openly doing songs with rats, booking rats, embracing rats, posting rats on their story, riding around listening to rats. Shit, rap music come on in the club.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for shit. So, I mean, you done upgraded, you feel me? Well, you ain't making, you know what I'm saying? You ain't making the type of music that you make. You ain't seeing it. You ain't doing shows in front of the type of people that you know what I'm saying, used to doing shows for. I seen you in Las Vegas, bro. Yeah. Doing some shit like, like I don't even know what that was. I think, was that Dre's? Was that Dre's?
Yeah.
Okay. So I know you was at top floor. You feel me? Rooftop. But I'm saying like niggas don't even know what that is. You know what I'm saying? Unless you been out there.
The motion different, boy. The motion different, yo.
But like how I feel, bro, you know what I'm saying, opening up, you know what I'm saying, these shows and people actually knowing your songs, you get what I'm saying? And you could be in fucking Cali. You can be in Chicago. You can be in New York. You get what I'm saying? You can be in Atlanta and niggas rapping your shit.
Fucking with it, man.
Yeah. That's what I do it for, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I feel like it's a difference between fame and I don't even know what the word is. I know Bigger Rankin said notoriety. That's notoriety. So it's like I want people to appreciate my work and like the artistry that I put into my craft. Gotcha. So it's like the way them niggas talk about pop or the way them niggas like currently how Kendrick drop and everybody stop what they doing and tune in the dog and actually digest what he's saying. They take the time like I'm gonna listen to this nigga. Like that's how I want my shit to be. Like I really want people to appreciate the art. So it's like when I'm going to all these different cities and they know that shit, you know what I'm saying, word for word, they actually listen to a nigga, they actually hearing a nigga. That's what I do it for.
Okay. Yeah, that's what the rap game missing anyways, bro. Like real authentic shit, bro. Mm-hmm. Don't nobody really actually take the time to perfect their craft, bro. Once they actually get signed, bro, and get hungrier, man, because they got signed. Niggas get signed and be like, man, niggas, shit, I'm signed already. For sure. Niggas, I'm just going that bitch and start punching in.
That's when it get, I feel like for me.
Yeah, what is your recording process now? Because I know it's totally different now. You get what I'm saying?
It's the same.
Still the same?
Okay. It's the same.
Still in the notepad?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I still, it's like sometimes I don't write, but I always come back and write just to make sure I don't forget nothing. And it's like I treat all my verses like collector's items. Nigga, it's like a Pokemon card or some shit. It's like Jordan rookie card. Nigga. I'ma have these bitches like the type of nigga verse that I got that bitch. Mm-hmm. So then think about it like, well, when I made Type of Nigga, like everything was different. You feel me? Like I was in a completely different space. You feel me? Like just as far as what my life was, that song changed my life. Yeah, I got that bitch on paper. I still remember where I was when I sat down and wrote that bitch down. You feel me? So it's like I write all my shit down. Yeah. But the process, cause like I'm just, I don't know how to describe it. Like I don't do like a lot. I don't do like the auto tunes and I don't need a lot of help. You feel me? Like I go in there like how I want my music to sound. I wanted to sound the same way it was if you cut a beat on in here and I just took flight. Yeah, that's what I wanted to sound like. So my process is simple. I got my engineer, man, my nigga Zoo. You feel me? He almost like a rap coach. It's like I go in that bitch and he'll hit that little button where I can hear what he got to say. And that nigga be like, hey, bro, you said that shit like you ain't want to say it, nigga. Say that shit again. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like my dogs be in there, like my dog Mackie, my dog Adama, my nigga AV, Vic be in that bitch, Wolski be in that bitch. We just be in that bitch vibing. So it's like, for me, that's essential for it to feel just like as natural as possible And then it's like everybody that's in the room, I respect their mind when it come to music.
Okay.
You know
so
what I'm
somebody
saying?
can critique you though.
Yeah.
Like no yes man type shit.
Yeah. We on point.
Nah, for shit. So you know, a lot of people will be like, damn, bro, just straight from Feds and he just get signed to MMG. Passed by all us, fuck us. You feel me? Who out here been rapping for all this time.
Yeah,
You feel me?
yeah.
So when people see that, bro, and they think that you didn't, you know what I'm saying, jump the gate. You know what I'm saying? Like they say the gatekeepers and you didn't, you jump straight there, straight to the finish line type shit. Like, and they don't realize like you really been putting in work this whole time. You get what I'm saying? Like you said, you been rapping 10 years from 2015 back.
I've been rapping 19 years now.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So like when niggas don't understand how long you really been rapping, people think that you just got signed to Rick Ross out of nowhere. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, shit.
How did you get signed to Ross?
I got signed to Ross because, like I said, like in the field, I was networking. I had a name for the rap shit. You know, like when you locked up, man, that shit be the bid. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas who can rap and niggas rapping. So it's like it was a nigga in there named Kano, nigga from New York, but he moved to Miami. He was in there for blitzing the boats. It was back when the Haitian pirate niggas was out there. You know what I'm saying? They hitting the boats on the dock. They running over the bricks. So
I just watched podcasts on them niggas.
yeah, so a nigga set Kano ass up like, hey man, we gonna hit this boat. They got the bricks on it. They rush that bitch. It's the feds. Everybody get down. So I cut into that nigga when I was in there. And he actually a good friend of Ross's. So we stayed in contact on the streets, and he was always playing Fat Boy my shit. And he fought around playing that type of nigga. It was over with.
And that's that.
It was over with. I'm talking about Ross. Love that bitch.
Yeah.
It was a gradual thing.
Yeah.
It's like he start off, he just like, hey nigga, I fuck with that song. I like bet. Then we was in the club, and nigga played that bitch. I was like, damn. Then I'm hearing everywhere he going, he playing that bitch. Then the nigga fucked around and jumped on it. Then the nigga was like, fuck it, I'm gonna sign you. You know what I'm saying? Just kept.
Yeah, just kept going.
It kept going.
All that shit genuine though.
Yeah, everything genuine.
That's hard.
Yeah, that's hard, bro, because people will really be like, how? Why? You know what I'm saying? So when the people that ask those questions, like what you got to say to them people, you feel me? The whys and the hows, you know what I'm saying? For the people.
It's like this, like Ross. I done seen motherfuckers like it's like a badass female musician. I ain't gonna say her name, but she got like 8 million followers. She wanna sign with Ross. Ross wanna do it. Ross cutting the people every day though who wanna sign, who got this type of clout or got this X amount of dollars or whatever the case may be, and he ain't signed nobody in like I think like 10 years. So it's like it's a combination of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's the circumstances because I was in proximity of Kano. That's what led to that. But it's like a nigga still got to look at it and be like, okay, like I like dog work ethic.
Yeah.
The nigga filed with this rap shit. The nigga got a story. He verified.
And he can really rap.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, it's a combination of things. Like the EP that I just put out, I paid out of pocket for that. I paid for every beat, paid for every video, paid my own lawyers to get the contracts done with the producers, paid me and my manager going 50-50 on the marketing, but we got a 5-figure budget for that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be times where like you might see an opportunity and waiting on the label, that shit might just take too long because it's like it's about time and it's about momentum. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga gonna be mindful of all that before they give a nigga that opportunity. Yeah. So it's like all that got to be taken into consideration, dog. You know what I'm saying? When you ready, you ain't got to get ready. I was ready. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't expecting that opportunity to come from Ross. So the way I was applying pressure, I had an independent mind state. He just knew he could turn that bitch up on a whole nother level.
What's some good advice that Ralston gave you?
Man, a lot of shit, bro. But the most consistent thing is just like is geometric progression, dog. You know what I'm saying? Shit start off small and they get big. So it's like when I'm looking at Ross and I see how much richer he is than these other niggas, that shit didn't happen off one lick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That shit came from different tours.
Yeah, multiple
different bookings. different songs, different plays with the wing stops and the motherfucking Bel Air. Then you got the bamboo, and then you got the checkers, and you got the all kinds of real estate. The nigga got bags now. The nigga got a doctor's office. The nigga got a motherfucking car show that go crazy. So it's like,
yeah, we was just here talking about it all.
yeah, but it's a gradual thing, and he, so like that's really what it's about. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who might look at me right now and be like, damn, that nigga made it or that nigga doing it.
Yeah.
And
but you grinding right now.
Yeah, for real.
But the thing is, it's like, okay, this position that I'm in right now is it's a blessed position, but I'm still at this shit. So it's like, if a nigga stay on it, where can I be in 5 years? And then for 5 years, where can I be 5 years from there? So like 10 years. And if you just keep on accumulating, that's how you really, you know what I'm saying? You can't cheat the ground, homie. That's how you really get into those powered up positions.
Yeah. How different is the music business from trapping, you think? Or do you think it's any difference at all?
For me, I don't feel like it's much different. But at the same time, I feel like everybody coming to the game a different way.
Yeah.
So it's like, with me coming, okay, like boom, I'm MMG. So that's a brand that's already established, and MMG stand for something. Yeah. So MMG stand for dope boy shit. It stand for hustle. It stand for, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I got you.
The type of opportunities that come to me, the niggas who tapped in with me off the strength of me and that brand, they already is like niggas like me. The equivalent of me in a different city.
Gotcha.
So you just like me, but you an Atlanta nigga. You just like me, but you a North Carolina nigga. So they coming with the cash and they coming with the bag, and it's like, hey, my nigga, this how we do it in my city. These are the kind of cars we drive. These are kind of, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the bag there. We wouldn't need you at this club. Like I get a lot more show money than other artists that might be my level as far as my, what they call that shit, a digital thumbprint. Like just based off of followers and streams, I can get more show money than them because of what I represent and the brand that I am. Yeah. Because niggas who identify with me is the niggas who get money in their city. They the niggas who buy sections in these clubs. They the niggas who fuck the most hoes, rock the most ice. You feel me? They pop out with that shit on. They shine. Yeah. So when you book me in your city, I bring them type of niggas out. So that's different from if it was like just a concert / ticket sale vibe. You know what I'm saying? That's why these niggas don't mind giving me that brown bag money. You know what I'm saying? And I pop up in the city, bring the dope boys out, bring the bad bitches out. They get their money, I get me. You feel me? We keep it moving. But like, that's why I say, like, to me it felt very similar. Cause I go city to city and connect with hustlers. And that's the same shit I do in the streets. Like scope a nigga out, okay, like dog, got it. You feel me? I step to a nigga, I let him know what it is. If it made sense for us, we click like, and now I'm getting money out of this city, this county, this state, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It'd be the same shit.
I already know.
For
So
sure.
what you would say would be the craziest shit that happened to you since you done been blowing up?
I remember I had a show at the 4 a.m. Lounge. It was a grand opening, a club in Broward. I went down there to do the show. The first crazy thing about it is that Ross came in that bitch unannounced. Yeah. Off the scrimp. This early in the game, I think. And the nigga that I did the show for, I fucked with him. So I did this shit for 2 bands. He got me and Ross. Ross charged $125. For 2 bands. You know what I'm saying? Right. But when the night was over with, it was like this chick that just kept staring at me. I don't stand at her, she staring at me, but like she just keeps staring at me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing my thing. Security tapped me on the shoulder like, hey, she want to take a flip with her. So I take a flip with her and shit, you know what I'm saying? And she turn around, she like, well, damn, why you acting like you don't know me? And when she say this shit, I'm like, later, I don't know you. And then like she like, nah, we be talking all the time. Like we was just talking earlier. Like, well, I ain't never talked to you before. But the whole time, you know, like niggas be making fake pages of niggas. So it was like a TikTok, cause I wasn't on TikTok. So somebody got to TikTok before me. and had a Nino Breeze TikTok, and this nigga done inboxed the lady. They talking on WhatsApp. Every time she want to FaceTime, he like, nah, my label say I can't FaceTime nobody. You might screenshot me or some crazy shit. He twirling her ass. And now she at the show thinking we like that.
All right, goddamn it.
Yeah, boy. Catfish that. That shit was crazy.
That's fried.
Yeah, I know that was a crazy experience, bro. But you know what I'm saying? You can kind of damn near like probably get a feature for anybody you want to right now. But is it any, you know what I'm saying, anybody in the game that you want to, you know what I'm saying, work with right now that you haven't or you kind of want to tap in with?
I would say I definitely want to get another in with Ross. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which way I want to go with it because he got so many different vibes, you feel me? But like I kind of want to get on some real rap shit with dog. Yeah. And then on some Florida boy shit, Plies, Yike. You know what I'm saying? I got a verse from JT. I think it's time I put that bitch in rotation. And I don't know, just the vibe that I'm looking for on the next project. Like Victory Lap when Nip drop, or like Championships when Meek drop. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So I feel like niggas that can help me deliver that'll probably be like definitely Meek. I definitely want Meek. I definitely want Herb. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Herb and ESTG might be like the two best bar for bar rappers out of new school niggas. And then like kind of like I would say Meek and Gates from like the era, like right before this one. Okay. It would be like the two niggas I throw on. I want one with Gates, I want one with Meek. Cause I feel like all them niggas I just named that helped me actualize the vision I got. You know what I'm saying? They'll just sonically, you know what I'm saying? It'll help a nigga deliver like that real route, just bringing like it's a couple things you want to do simultaneously because you still want to get over this modern production. You got to make it sound good. It still got to be saucy. Mm-hmm. It's like, boy, if you can do that and have some substance, that's when that shit really, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. I got you. And bro, speaking on, you know, sauce, bro, like, you just dropped a raw ass St. Pete chain, bro. You know what I'm saying? How much you spent on the chain, bro?
Bro, I spent,
we gotta know.
95.
95?
It's crazy because, like, it's like, I say it's like $250,000, and like, cause I brung $250,000 to the jeweler after I bought the chain. I just felt like popping it. Yeah. So it's like I had already bought the chain. I just brung $250,000 down there. So it's like when niggas see me with the $250,000, they like, oh, he spent $250,000 on the chain. Okay. No, we gonna keep this shit street.
But nah, like, that bitch raw, bro. And you know shit you putting on for the county. Not that bitch bird like for sure. If you know them palm trees and the pelican.
Yeah. This the seal of the city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, every city got the seal, and the St. Pete seal is like the bird with the sun and the palm tree. Mm-hmm. I just re-rocked it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I made that bitch like 3D busting out the frame and shit. I ain't want to put too many diamonds on it because then you can't see what's going on. Like, I be seeing other niggas chain them bitches that be flooded. Mm-hmm. I don't like that shit. I was like, man, I'm going to leave some gold on that.
Yeah, I need to see what's going on. Yeah, I need to see what's going on. And bruh, you said Plies earlier. Plies, you know, we share this shit. Repost
Yeah. I'm damn near, I don't even know why I'm doing this interview. I'm finna retire. Plies reposting my shit. Ain't nothing left for me to do.
That's what I was gonna say. You said you finna retire, nigga.
Yeah, I can buy gracefully, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
how that felt, though?
No, that felt good. That was one of the moments. It's been a couple of them along the way, you know what I'm saying? But that was one of the ones.
Most definitely. So, bro, you been recording out there in New York?
I ain't never recorded in New York, but like, it's a vibe in that city, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a vibe in that city. Like, when you driving through that bitch, you seeing all them big buildings, them big ass projects, and it's like, you know, it's just a lot of history of all, and like,
it's the Mecca, supposed to.
Yeah. Like, that's where it started at. So it's like you can catch the vibe of the city and see why them niggas make the kind of music they make. It's like the vibe in the air. It feel like that black hoodie, grimy Timberland boots shit, you know what I'm saying? And it just make a nigga want to pick up that pen and go brazen. So I always hear about rappers. I used to hear about Kanye West going to Hawaii to make his albums, and niggas going out to LA when it's time to make their albums. I think I might like once this shit really get going, because it's expensive than a bitch up there
in New York.
But it's like when this bitch get going, I might start recording up there, just because it's like it bring that real. It just brings some shit out of me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you didn't thought about like
I be thinking about
going to
like,
Jamaica or some
off,
shit
off
like that.
brand,
Yeah.
off name, man, places because everybody go to them big ass places that everybody go to, and I just want to go to places where don't nobody go to.
What, for like a vacation?
Yeah, like New Hampshire and shit like that.
New Hampshire. I ain't gonna lie, bitch. I don't know if I want to go to New Hampshire, bro.
Man, shit, I just don't be wanting to go where everybody else like to go. Like
go to
Miami,
Milwaukee, bitch.
Man, shit, I'd probably do that, bro, before I go to goddamn California. I go to California just to get some men to go grab some bud, definitely off chickens. But man, I just don't know. I just don't like to do what everybody else do. Everybody already go. Yeah, everybody go New York. Everybody, I want to go see New York. I definitely do. It's because I already know it's a beautiful ass.
Yeah, but you want to be out there in some other random shit. For
real, man, like a resort.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
So, bro, is Rolling Loud in like your eye view? You wanna like do Rolling Loud like the summer jams, the summer smash, the Lollapaloozas, all the big shows like that? You feel me? That they be having going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's for one, that's a bad, but for two, that's what really catapult.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look at those.
For shit.
Doja did. I think Doja did the Lollapalooza one.
Yeah.
She just did like after she came off that Grammy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's levels to this shit, dog, and it's like I'm learning it because I'm like it's like to people who want to come up, they looking at me like, but then it's like I don't think they realize. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, and it's like, despite all the blessings and things that done fell for me, you know what I'm saying, went my way, it's still a lot of work to do.
Still
you know
a lot of work.
Yeah. So it's like you it's just certain shit that you hit. Like how I even say like the Plies repost, that teed a nigga up, bro. That shit means something. Especially like the way he worded it, Florida type shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like certain cosigns, certain accolades, certain looks, certain events, like it'll just put you in another stratosphere. So when you naming them type of events, boy, especially if it ain't one of the ones where you like paid to perform and you way at the bottom of the list, when they fucking with you for real, they giving you that light. That's where it's at.
For sure. Yeah. So what is one of the accomplishments, you know what I'm saying, that you do want to, you know, accomplish as a, you know what I'm saying, as a rapper? Because you done already got the certain things, but like, you know, coming from like where you was just at like a year and some change ago, bitch. Yeah. Like, what do you want to accomplish now?
To me, though, I don't know. They don't really got nothing. Like when I was a jit, bro, I used to like go to the store and like my mama go to the grocery store. She'll go get the groceries. I go straight to the magazines and I open up that Source magazine and I go all the way to the back. Because the back was where they always had the album reviews. And I was such a student of the game, you feel me? That's what I wanted to read. I wanted to hear a breakdown of what this artist did right and what they did wrong. They'll quote a couple bars from the album. I read that bitch. I always wanted 5 mics. But I don't know if 5 mics even exist no more. Then with the double XL, they would give you a small if your shit was whack, you feel me? Then a medium, then a large. That meant your shit was all right. Extra large, that meant it was 5. But that double XL, that was reserved for like when Kanye dropped College Dropout. That was reserved for like when the Clips, them boys dropped Hell Hath No Fury, when Common dropped B and shit like that. So those used to be the accolades I wanted. I don't know what the equivalent of that is in this era.
It's streaming now, man.
I mean, Grammy, plaques, the gold, the RA.
But the Grammys is too out of touch.
They out of touch.
Yeah, like, but RAs, you know, gold plaques. You know, the YouTube, 100, you know, million views. But you already
to me,
did
that's all like.
You already did that.
Okay, so with the streams and shit, that's popularity. Yeah. And then with the Grammy, like Dawg said, like they out of touch. Like they're critical. Yeah, they are like critically acclaimed. Like so, they are criticizing. They kind of assessing your actual art. Yeah. But it's just like the Grammys, and people try them on some racist shit. I feel like they kind of maybe with the Kendrick thing. I think that kind of was like when they played the most when they gave it to Macklemore over him. Yeah, that was real crazy. Yeah. But if you notice, sonically, they always pick the same kind of rap albums. Like when they gave it to Killer Mike, his album sounded a lot like To Pimp a Butterfly as far as like live instruments. They like live instruments. They like music. They like vocalists. They like poets. They like for you to incorporate a lot of these. You know what I'm saying? So it's like albums that sound like that is what always get a Grammy, and that ain't necessarily innovative. That ain't necessarily experimental. It could be exceptional, but it's still a box.
Or gravitate or fucking. What I want to say,
just like to me, I feel like Future made more contributions to the culture than Killer Mike did.
Yeah, for sure.
But like that ain't the sound that they embrace in that space. Yeah. So that ain't really the one. That ain't really the one I want. I don't feel like there's no.
He won because of what he was really talking about on there. He was talking.
I mean, because we used to want to go to the BET Awards. You feel me? Do shit like the BET Awards. They made that bitch all
award shows. Award shows do turn me up though. I like award shows.
Yeah,
but I do.
But I can't think of any one particular thing. I think just overall, you feel me? Like me putting my shit out, and the people receiving it, and me being able to like just the people receiving it and appreciating it, and it getting to a point where this shit happening, where I done touched it, like everybody ever.
Yeah,
like with G, let's say like with Jeezy. I don't know what awards he did or did not get. I just know
he touched a bit.
Yeah, like
yeah.
Like if I had some shit like that, well, yo, that'll be that.
He said, I don't know what Jeezy didn't get, but boy, you know he touched a bit for sure. Most definitely. I mean, bro, do you got people that you listen to, like rappers,
daily,
artists?
You know what I'm saying? It could be country, whatever.
Yeah, I don't really listen to nothing but rap though.
Okay.
But like, I don't know, like, if I'm listening to anything like currently, it ain't too many industry nigga, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucked up about underground and I'm fucked up about Florida, bro.
Yeah.
I'm fucked up about rock for rock right now.
Yeah, rock for
and
rock.
And that nigga from Clearwater.
Nah, for shit, so.
But like, dog got that, when I'm talking about, like, dog put you in that mood, boy. I like cuz shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to get bro on this bitch. Rock for shit show.
Nah, that nigga tough. Boy.
Yeah, he tough.
That nigga tough.
Yeah, you gotta get on him, bro. My dog's been sending me his shit.
I listen to him. My dog Soldier Skip dropped not too long ago. I've been cracking his shit.
Soldier Skip.
I like one Chico. I like that boy Blizzard out of Tarpon Springs.
Blizzard hard too.
Face Gate out of Polk County. Even though my dog only got one motherfucking song, but it's like he got one song that's out. He done sung me other shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like when I'm listening to anything current, it's an underground nigga. And since I'm from Florida, I'm more tapped into the streets here. So that mostly be what I listen to. And if it ain't that, then I kind of listen to what I growed up on. You know what I'm saying? I might be listening to some BG, or I might be listening to some, like I said, like Pop, Soulja Slim. It was like that.
Okay. For sure. And speaking on, what you said, Soulja Slim, right? Like, speaking on, like, that New Orleans shit, bro, that shit made a lot of Florida shit, bro. Like them.
Yeah. Cause, like, you gotta think, like, back in the G, bro, I don't think nobody else from the South was talking that gangster like them boys was.
Yeah.
So if you was a nigga that was cut, you feel me? Like, if it was that,
you really
what else you had to fuck with?
Nah, for shit,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, what y'all think about the prison escapees? y'all,
it's still two on left, right?
Yeah, I think it's still two left.
The red nigga, both of the red niggas, one with the tattoo.
Them niggas better lay low and play slow, boy.
Yeah.
One nigga shit, he went live somewhere, and they were like, they kicked that house in by the time they got that shit, bro. That was already.
And he left the clothes.
That's wild, bro.
Clothes.
But see, like, it's just a matter. But them boys got some real charges, ain't it? Like, I know.
Yeah. One of them got a murder and one of them fighting like a rape charge and some other shit, burglaries and shit.
Shit. One of the guards, the lady guard that was fucking one of the dudes, she got her ass caught too.
Yeah, she just.
Someone said it like they got pretty severe charges, but at the same time, when you got a state case, you got a state case. Ain't nobody coming to get you but that state.
Yeah.
They need to get outside of Louisiana, But then at that point, they can never get in trouble, though. They can't have no contact with law enforcement. Now, like, them boys' face, though, kind of out there.
Crazy.
Yeah. Them boys' face kind of out there. So it could still happen. It could still happen. It could just be a tip, a good Samaritan, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Usually, if you want to run and you can get outside of your state, ain't nobody, like, coming for you. But if you ever, like, you fuck around, you fuck up, then that's that. But it's like, really, with them niggas, though, they gotta get outside of Louisiana, bro.
I think they been out
They
there.
gotta find a way to make some money, though.
Man, I just, boy,
How you gonna make
A
money?
bit of harboring them, bro.
How you gonna make money?
They ain't, bitch, they had a bitch house, bro.
Yeah.
Underground.
Yeah, some other shit.
They probably fuck around, get tired of that shit, be like, man, fuck it, come get it.
Yeah. Cause if they can't get no money, bro.
Probably did. Shit, I know them first, man. Shit,
Man, them was all pawns. Them niggas, them first niggas who got caught, they was all pawns to get out there, bitch. To get out. So everybody else, y'all get caught while the real ones flee.
Yeah.
Cause bitch, it was down there just that was slow, bitch. That was boom. Yeah, shit. That's why the nigga got caught at the damn bus stop. You feel me? Come on, bro. This nigga know he wasn't supposed to leave the jail. He just left that bitch.
Man, shit.
Oh, this bitch open.
Buddy had popped them a perk, man, on some orange juice, man. It was gone, man. That was it.
For shit, so. Most definitely, bro. But is there anything, bro, you wanna, tell your fans before we get off here, bro?
Shit, I just want to tell them on, that new EP to the tape out right now. You know what I'm saying? That bitch going crazy. We already did a video for 448 Flow. That bitch going up.
Yeah, that bitch snapped.
We about to shoot the video for Summer 25 on Monday, so that bitch might be out by the time y'all see this. If not, then tap in when it do. But till the tape, that's gonna hold y'all over to the full length project. We think it's September, October. You know what I'm saying? Nigga locked in, nigga working.
Most definitely. I got one more question, bro. You brought Ross to the bird.
I did.
Like,
right.
That nigga brought Ross to the burger and turned that bitch up. Where was that?
Right to Lake Vista.
We was at Lake Vista.
Right?
We was on Crenshaw, too, though. Before we went to Lake Vista, we was on 16th Street.
I'm talking about, Bill ain't never seen that.
House.
Yeah, like, cause
had a nigga in front of Mama Face, boy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the last time we seen the celebrity Bill with Boosie, when Boosie slid through this bitch, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that didn't show that much love. That didn't show that much love, like where they floating around. You feel me? Not just no in and out type of shit. Of course, we got people that float in and out, but like that came there and did that though, bro. That was real motivation. I don't know if it was motivation for other niggas, but I know, bitch, me being from Clearwater, bitch, it was motivation for me, bitch, and we from the same county, so
the thing
I
about
looked
it,
at that
like,
shit
me, I be trying to rip it.
Yeah.
Like, I be trying to rip that bit harder than any nigga ever done. Like, I'm trying to take it up.
Yeah.
But like, when you think about it, like, if you get caught up in the local shit, like locally, a lot of shit be impressive, but that it don't be that same shit won't be felt worldwide. So it's like when I do something, I still want to do it in a way. I still want to do it in the St. Pete way. Yeah. So I still want to do it in the St. Pete way, and I still want to be conscious of St. Pete and make them aware of St. Pete. But I'm trying to do it well. You know what I'm saying? Like where it's impressive enough to be felt everywhere. Let's just say you in St. Pete and the best basketball player in St. Pete, they might all go to Campbell Park, they might all go to Northwest or some shit like that, play basketball. The best player in St. Pete might go out there, he'll dog them niggas. But if you put that same nigga in the NBA, he ain't hitting on shit. So it's like, versus like, let's say, so it's like for me, that's the best way I could put it. It's like if you limit yourself to local, then you might be that man or at the LA Fitness. You know what I'm saying? At the LA Fitness, but I ain't trying to do it like that. I'm trying to play Game 7, NBA Finals, and the nigga that shoot the game winner from St. Pete. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for shit show, bro. Yes, and you doing it, bro. Like, even if niggas don't respect it or however they do, they hate it from the outside, the fucking bleachers or whatever, you feel me? Like, you doing it, you feel me? And I salute that shit, bro. Yeah. That's why, like like I said, bro, we been supposed to did this shit, but it's the right time now. You feel what I'm saying? Well, this shit on the up and up, man, and they gonna salute you. You feel me? Cause shit, we cousins, bitch, right down the street. Most definitely, bro. But let them know where they can follow you at, though, bro.
At Real Nino Breeze on all social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? My shit on Spotify. My shit on Apple Music, all the DSPs. I'm on that TikTok shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't hard to find me, though. Just type in Nino Breeze.
Most
That shit gonna
definitely,
pop up. This shit, you know what I'm saying? This shit verified now.
Most definitely, man. Y'all go stream my boy new shit, man. Straight up. We are Florida Podcast, tapping in and tapping out, man. Let's ride. Yes, sir. Most definitely, bro. We gonna